Welcome fellow gamers, Freddy the Spartan King here, and today I'm bringing you the very first episode of Battlefield 4 Tactics. This time guys, I'm gonna show you how to win Conquest on Silk Road while using heavy armor and not on foot. So before I get down to business guys, I want you to go in the description below and leave a like on the Freddy Gaming Facebook page, and also in the comment section below I want you guys to tell me what mode and what map do you want to see next Wednesday. This series is gonna be up every Wednesday. It will feature all the modes, all the maps, depending on what you guys ask and what I got available, because you know sometimes you might be in an extremely bad losing streak if your team sucks. Now let's get down to business really fast. I don't want to bore you with extreme amount of details on this one. Obviously, I'm representing the Xbox 360 and PS3 community. On this one, we got 5 flags. I don't know on 64-man servers if you got more. I assume that you'll have probably 1 or 2 more flags to defend. Now, basically, in order to win, you need to have constantly 3 out of 5 flags, and depending on where you spawn, if you spawn on the east side, on the upper side, or the lower side, that A is closer, depends that your strategy needs to change a little bit, but I don't recommend playing on foot on this one. If you want to play as an infantry, you can simply do that by playing around Charlie and Bravo. Charlie and Bravo are the most urban-y, if you want to say so, areas of this map. So if you got a buddy, you want to run around with the engineers, with anti-tank mines, RPGs and stuff like that, you can hang around basically Charlie, Bravo and Delta. Now, if you're a tank, you need to definitely avoid those points and definitely avoid Charlie. Charlie as a tank is a point that you have no effect on. If you get into Charlie, you will probably get C4'd, RPG'd. 99% of the time you will get blown up by enemies if you want to capture the Charlie flag. So what you gotta do guys is leave your entire team fight over Charlie, because there's the bomber there, so everybody tries to take the Charlie flag. So you need to basically, if you spawn on the upper side and on the lower side, you need to avoid Bravo. Bravo is the point that you definitely need to avoid, except you have teammates around, or if you are playing with your friends in a squad and you're rocking 2 tanks, that's definitely a point that you need to visit. But if you're playing alone, I don't recommend going on Bravo. You can patrol over Alpha, Delta and Echo, and you can overlook from the point on the left side of the map, left hand side of the map, as you're watching from the down spawn to the upper spawn. There's a really nice read there, yet you can put on your high speed shots and shells on the tank, and definitely you are able to snipe whatever thing is on the map. Doesn't matter if it's a chopper, if it's a tank, if it's an LAV, or if it's a bike, you can definitely do that. Watch out for bike C4 Jihad suicide squads, because they tend to do that a lot in Silk Road, as it is a really open map and you can see where the enemy tank is, and definitely go with the C4 there and blow it up really easily. So as a tank, you need to rock the active protection, the high speed shell in my opinion, because you can snipe, you can even take out the tanks in their spawn if you have vision, if you're spawning on the downside. If you're spawning on the upper side, you don't have the option to snipe at their spawn. But if you're spawning at the A side, you can snipe over to the spawn that they're spawning up, and definitely is a really big advantage. Now if the tanks camp on there, it's really impossible for you to take that hill there with your tank and maintain it and control it, because this hill over on Silk Road on the left side of the map has a really big advantage. And I think they wanted to do Evolution on China Rising, but they didn't have the time or whatever. They're going to do a sandstorm. If a sandstorm actually happened on this map, you wouldn't be able to dominate with the tank as you can now. Now in general, the things that I want to put, the attachments I want to have on my tank is active protection, high speed shell, the HMG, because you can snipe infantry across the map and you can even do damage, a lot of damage on little birds on this map. And what else? Is anything else? No, I don't think there is. So avoid Charlie again, guys. A really small recap. I don't want to bore you again with details. Avoid Charlie, avoid Bravo if you're alone. Definitely try to play this map with a buddy of yours as a gunner. At least watch your backside for in case some C4 suicide bomb squad comes over to blow you up. So in this map this happens a lot. You need to be aware of your surroundings in general. You need to be aware of the bomber, because if you're standing still on a hill sniping the enemy team has the flag, they will get into the bomber and blow you up. It has happened several times. If you don't move, or if you move in a straight line, they can definitely see your pattern and blow you up. Now, other points, you need to take control of Alpha. You can never lose Alpha if you're spawning on the Alpha side, and you can never lose Echo if you're spawning on the Echo side. Now, depending on the flow of the map, depends if everybody's running around with bikes, if everyone's like air fights and they don't even bother. This will be a really easy mode to win if the enemy team is not organized. They're not like 5-man squad from a clan or a platoon or whatever. And if you're playing with 2 tanks, if you are a 4-man squad, you can obviously dominate this map easily with 2 tanks. Patrol the points that I told you. Avoid Bravo a little bit. It's too urban for my tastes. Definitely go and capture Delta if you have the option. Avoid Charlie except if it's the last flag uncaptured. So that was about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and you find it helpful, so you leave a like, and also leave what else mode and map do you want to see in the tactics video, the second episode that is gonna be up next Wednesday. So that was about it, guys. Stay boss. I'm out.